Hi, my name is Yasu from Japan, and in my video, I drink sake and introduce and then talk something about Japan in English. So let's drink this sake and then get drunk a little bit. So today I'm drinking this sake. The name is CHIEBIJIN. It's from Oita prefectures in Japan, and then the name of the sake brewery is Nakanoshuzo. They use bizenomachi rice to make. So let's see how this sake is gonna taste like. I like the design, the silver color background, and then like the just simple black letter. I like the design. And as always, I use this special Japanese sake glass from Kagami. This one. Cheers. The first will is smell. It's a good smell, very refreshing, soda-like smell. I like it. And then the flavor is good. Mellow, juicy rice flavor, and yeah, a little bit sparkling, like sensations on my tongue. It's a very omachi flavor. It's actually really good. It's a raw sake, by the way. This is my first time to drink sake from Oita prefectures, which I don't even know where the Oita is located in Japan. I'm gonna actually look for that info afterwards online, but I'm really bad at the geography. But like when it comes to locations, I have this ability that once I go, I never forget how to get there. It's just like in my head, automatically once I go there, automatically like there is like the 3D maps in my head, and then I can kind of reproduce in my head, and then so that I don't get lost unless it changes dramatically. Yeah, my friends kind of call me crazy. So good. So it's like I said, drinking sake is the best way to enjoy Japanese culture. And if you're looking for something refreshing, sweet but not too sweet, and then like you want to enjoy like the rich rice flavor, I recommend this CHIEBIJIN, tokubetsujunmaishu, the bizenomachi, namasake, the raw sake. Oh my god. Today's the day that my head is like so confused with both Japanese and English. The name of the sake is again CHIEBIJIN. I think this one is, yeah, here's the English one. Yeah, by nakanoshuzo. Yeah, I was gonna drink it more. So yeah, like the world goes on every day, something new happens and it gets more interesting, and I want to share one of the information which was like everybody's talking about inflations in Japan right now, and the news every day was like the price for this and that increases and everything, and on top of that, the central bank, the Bank of Japan, which their key duty, the most important duty is to control the products price and everything, the inflation, but they seem not to care so much, at least from the general public's perspective. That's what they feel. And on top of that, like the other day, um, the Bank of Japan Governor Mr. Kuroda, made a comment and is saying that, oh, Japanese consumers, the households are accepting price increase and they're okay with that. And then now he's under the attack, being criticized so much. And then I think yesterday or 2 days ago, he publicly apologized, saying that he didn't mean that way. And then but the media or maybe Japanese people are not happy with him. They feel like he doesn't understand. The regular people are really suffering in Japan. And then like the media kept asking governor by BOJ's Governor Kuroda so many questions, and I guess he didn't really practice or like the trained to take media questions in a more sophisticated manner, so that he actually responded in so many wrong ways. And then it got worse and then worse. So for example, like one of the reporter asked him, how come you don't feel inflation in Japan? Do you go supermarket and then see what's actually going on? And then Mr. Kuroda's response was that, I don't shop. My wife does. It was such a bad comment. And his annual income, which is public information, is like around 30 million Japanese yen, which is roughly speaking like 270,000 US dollar per annually for the governor of the Bank of Japan. Only that's it. Japan is still third largest biggest economy, but the top of the BOJ only makes that much. But like from general Japanese people's perspectives, he is making so much money, and for him to make such a comment and saying that like the general Japanese household and consumers accepting rising prices and everything, they felt so betrayed. They feel that the Mr. Kuroda is now with them. He doesn't understand them. It's just such a bad situations. And to be fair, he should have learned and then trained to how to communicate to the public and how to present himself to the public well, because he's the top of the Central Bank of Japan, and he needs to be very careful with inflations and deflation situations, because that's really the biggest responsibility what the BOJ is supposed to do. But I do understand that media purposely took what he said and then presented in that specific way so that public would become very upset with Kuroda-san. So what media really didn't discuss is that, so Mr. Kuroda actually said that based on the data that's accumulated from the consulting company, and then based on the data, that really shows that the Japanese consumers are accepting rising prices, and it seems to be okay with that. But how they collected data was very biased. So I think they got sample for like 100 or 1000, but I'm not sure. I forgot, but like that, like they got the sample for those people who graduated from that top university in Japan, like Tokyo University, and then they asked those people's, you know, and households and everything, and how they feel about the price and everything. But they got the best education, so obviously their household income is much larger than the average, and it does not represent the entire, you know, demography of Japan. So the data was very misleading, and then the governor, BOJ Governor Kuroda, was not supposed to, you know, use that data to say that Japanese household is accepting the rising price. But yeah, now he's under the attack and everything. I don't think he can regain the respect or anything like that. But here's the thing, Japan is becoming really, really poor. And that's why these kind of things happen. So, border is open, Japanese yen is super weak. So please, you know, come to Japan and visit Japan and then spend a lot of your money and enjoy everything, because everything is really cheap right now, especially drink sake. Cheap, high quality, best way to enjoy, you know, Japanese culture. So I hope to see you in my next video. For now, ja ne, bye bye.